In August 2023, the Inspector General of Police, Kayode Egbetokun, ordered establishing CRU offices in all states' commands to address police misconduct, which has been on the rise over the years. According to Punch report in October 2024, no fewer than 2,421 complaints of misconduct have been filed against the personnel of the Nigerian police force between 2021 and the first quarter of 2024, according to media reports from various government complaints receiving agencies. However, the actual number of complaints could be much higher, as many cases remain unreported. In 2021, the CRU recorded a total of 1,244 complaints against police officers nationwide. Lagos State Police Command topped the list with 327 cases, followed by the Federal Capital Territory Command with 210 complaints. In a separate report, the Ministry of Police Affairs handled 431 complaints between July and September 2022. Resulting in disciplinary actions for 81 officers, resulting in the dismissal of 7 of them. Are you aware that the police authority does not support misconduct? And are you aware that the police authority has put measures in place for you to report police officers for their misconduct?
No. Yes.
No, I haven't actually heard about it.
Yeah, I know about the police complaints response unit. No, I haven't.
Ban san da wannan shashin ba.
No,
Yeah, I think I've heard about it.
No, I haven't heard about the complaints response units, right?
It's a platform where we get to complain about police misconduct on the roads against the citizens of Nigeria.
Complaint response unit for headquarters Abuja. Is your name and your location?
The Complaint Response Unit of the Nigerian Police is a unit that is responsible for receiving and handling reports of police misconducts.
And the reason why this office was established was to give members of the public freedom to report police misconduct, as at that time there was reports, or the statistics shows that a lot of members of the public are reporting a lot of police misconduct, and they felt that the police authority is doing nothing in solving it.
The force has been over time inundated with complaints against the police for abuse of rights of citizens.
The main purpose of the setup was for police officers to be more accountable and also to build public trust.
The historical evolution of the CRU started in 2015 during the then Inspector General of Police, Solomon Arase,
under the command of then CSP Shogunle, but resuscitated under the present IGP.
The CRU in Lagos is the first CRU outside the force headquarters. The Police Act mandates every command to have and operate a CRU.
If you have a new establishment or a new office, members of the public, as we say here in Nigeria, would like to test the waters. And the CRU, because of their diligence, because of their professionality, because of the training they receive, this helps the CRU to stand among others in the internal oversight function of the Nigerian police force, where members of the public have confidence in them.
You know, before now, people used to have this thinking that it's not possible a policeman will do a thing and you bring him to account for his action. People really want to have a known, authentic avenue to lodge whatever complaint they may have against a police officer. So they received was that of enthusiasm, and I would say that of happiness.
From my experience, I wouldn't know about others, it's something that comes out positive. In fact, you will feel it from the manner in which the department you reported against, react to such a report. You understand that it's a place that you should probably go when you have such an issue.
I use Twitter, so I used to hear of issues, and they do report to the police, and under 2 days, I think they do resolve it.
As a public officer, you're not supposed to attach any emotions to whatever you're doing, whatever case you're handling. You handle your cases
without any bias. Once biases are coming in, of course, emotions are biases. So once they are coming in, then you will not be able to achieve what you need to achieve.
Thank you for calling the Complaint Response Unit, River State Police Command. This is Agent Philip Victory. What is your name, sir, and how may I be of help to you, sir?
The public have been made to know that police officers can be reported and their misconduct investigated and sanctions meted to them when they misbehave. And police officers on their own, they are also aware that it's no longer business as usual because CRU is everywhere and they are watching.
Through our statistics, you see that the number of people that now report cases to CRU is increasing. If you go by my statistics, in 2023 alone, in the first quarter of 2023, the number of complaints have been increasing to the last quarter of 2023. For instance, the vulnerable, the women, in the first quarter of 2023, we received only 24 complaints from female complainants. But by the end of the year, in the fourth quarter, we've already gotten 77 complaints from them.
Many people have tapped into this. We've resolved over 200 cases since the inceptions of this unit. We have managed some other cases too that are still ongoing.
I was stopped by some policemen, say tactical squad, but they didn't give me a name of their station or where they are going to take me to, because they said I have to follow them to their office. After checking the driver license and the car papers, they were complete, but had to tell us to follow them to the station and ask us to pay a sum of money. I don't know why they have to ask us to pay the sum of money of 8 million naira consigning. I don't know why they asked kind of huge amount of money from us. My friend was scared and he had to tell them that he can afford 400,000. I saw the soundboard, so I took that details down to this station here in Ikeja Command and I reported it to the CRU and I was able to get my money back for like 48 hours. I got my money back.
There was a complaint for extortion and the CRU office immediately swung into action.
My name is Abdullahi Ali. I am a businessman. There was this day I returned from Niger Republic with some scrap items that I deal in, and some police officers arrested me. They told me my business was illegal and they demanded for 200,000 naira bribe. I withdrew the money from a POS operator and gave it to them. So I told my friend, who is a journalist, and he encouraged me to report it at the PRO's office rather than on the radio. Alhamdulillah, it was investigated and my money has been recovered.
It happened that a group of police stopped me on the road. I don't know if because of the kind of the car I'm driving, they have to push me and drag me that I should spend my excess of income. After they drove me to one corner side like that, they took 1.5 to my account for my ATM. The 1 million for my ATM asked me to transfer 500, the one I agreed that I have. I got the case to the PPRO of Enugu State. So with the help of him, I recovered my money back in an hour.
I would like to see more of testimonies, success stories, the same way we see complaints all over. The same energy that is put into complaining about, oh, police did this, police did that. I'd like to see that same energy being put into, oh, I contacted the CRU and I was able to resolve my issues.
The CRU have been very useful and helpful for the Rivers people because it brought closeness between the police and members of the public, and it has also reduced police brutality against members of the public, and also the misconduct of the police officers in the state.
We have very good working relationship between the police and our stakeholders. Most of these people, even though some come to the office directly and lodge their complaints, they go to places like the human rights offices as well as media stations, especially the radio in Kano.
The knowledge of the existence of the CRU is very important, And beyond that, the assurance that you bring these cases, you bring this complaint, and they are followed to the letter is what we want to see happen.
We have multiple channels of communication. So you see people who don't use WhatsApp, but once they have the phone number, they can call, so receive calls. Some people prefer WhatsApp, and we also encourage WhatsApp when you have video evidence or pictures that you want to send to us. And some people prefer to go online to create an account and send in their complaints.
If you want to hide your identity, like to be confidential, you can go through our various means where you can report your cases.
CRU is not just like other units where after investigating you, we will leave you at the mercy of the person you complain against.
The biggest success of the CRU from the administrative aspect of it is the codification of the CRU in the Police Act and Regulation. This is a great success. Since the establishment of CRU in 2015, it was only codified after 5 years in 2020. That's one. Another administrative success of the CRU is that the Inspector General of Police, Kayode Egbutekun, has also directed that all state command must establish the CRU.
Every year we produce our report. Every month we produce monthly report. And also share with members of the public.
There is a lot of complaint out there on the media, and I can't say 100% that it's been very effective, but I believe more can be done.
Sometimes people assume, by social media or by whatever, by people's testimonies and all that, so they give up on calling on police and all that. So I will really advise everybody to have a shared experience for yourself. Make the reach out to police, and don't depend on what people say.
My message to the public is no police officer should infringe into your human right as a Nigerian or as a resident in Nigeria, and for you to keep quiet. The Nigeria I know is a Nigeria that needs justice, is the Nigeria that needs to see action from the police, and it's the Nigeria that is always outspoken when injustice is made to them. And I'm telling them that CRU is the best platform for them to report their grievances against police officers. To the members of the International Development Committee, we say thank you so much. INL, UNODC, United Nations offices that have been supportive of what Nigerian police force is doing. They've been supporting us with training, logistics, and therefore we want to encourage them.